Hi y'all, it's Elisabeth and welcome to my channel. It has been so long since I've said that and boy have I missed it. A lot has happened since my last video back in July of 2021. We are now at the end of October, beginning of November. So this video is an update of what's happened since that last video, what's going on now, and plans for the future. Well, for starters, I am a fully licensed esthetician. I took my national exam in July of 2021 and passed. And then September of 2021, I took my state board certification for the state of Louisiana. And aside from freaking out, panicking, and whatnot, I passed. State board is actually very intimidating, but real easy in my opinion. You have your written exam, which is 25 multiple choice questions, real easy. As long as you pay attention in school, you got it. The nervous part for me was not so much the facial, but the makeup application. I brought my sister to Baton Rouge with me to be my model, and facial had that down pat. Makeup, I realized that, I don't have tissues, but I used my paper towels that I brought. And everyone around me, my classmates, everyone who tested there, they gave beautiful, glam, smoky eye, neutral colors, browns and, blacks and whatnot. And me, I gave my sister clown makeup. When I say clown makeup, I mean I gave her turquoise aqua colored eyeshadow and a red lip. And rightfully so, being nervous because all of the tests and trials that I did for school, I always messed something up. It wasn't good enough, or this was wrong. You don't apply, you don't give anyone black eyebrows even when their hair is black. Just really, really nervous. So I saw my classmates with these beautiful makeup looks that, you could go out on a date, you can go hit the town looking like this. And then when state board came up to me, I was like, well, she's getting ready to go to the Cleopatra Mardi Gras ball, so that's why we have the blue eyeshadow and the red lip. But in all honesty, state board is primarily about sanitation. They want to make sure that you are spraying alcohol on the brushes, that you're scraping eyeshadow so that you're not going to do cross-contamination. You don't directly put the lipstick on their lips. You use a doe foot or a lip brush, sanitize it, put it in the lipstick, put it on your client, and then dispose of it. Again, just sanitation. That's really the gist of it. And honestly, I think I passed because I was able to talk my way through it. I knew her face shape, I knew how to contour it, and then complementary colors and whatnot. So if you can talk your way through state board, you're good, and stay sanitary. Another thing I will add is that when you bring a model, make sure that they are not wearing any jewelry. My sister had a necklace on, she had her nose piercing, and on top of me, just my nerves going at it, I was like, oh my goodness, this is going to be the one time where the cloth that I'm removing the face wash with, it's going to hook on her nose and I'm going to rip it out, and then there's going to be blood all over the place. Like, when I say nerves were going, nerves were going. And even my sister was like, with her eyes closed, getting her facial and doing her makeup, she's like, you need to calm down. One thing I absolutely love about me and my sister is the connection that we have. And we can tell when someone is not feeling good, someone's stressed out. We're literally like this, 13 months apart, and it's like we're psychic. So last year, I was hired as the solo esthetician at K-Watt Salon and Spa, and I am currently still there. I started off offering facials, back treatments, waxing, eyebrow, and eyelash tint. As far as waxing, I did not, and I still do not offer Brazilian wax. I will wax eyebrows, arms, legs, back, chest, stomach, bikini, but no Brazilian. It's something that I just have no will to learn. It's a really great skill, really great at making money, but that's just not for me. If anyone asks, I have a whole list of girls that work in Slidell and even in Mandeville where I would highly recommend to be like, look, this is your girl. I'm not it, but here are a couple others. Now, today I do all those services, including chemical peels, eyelash extensions, and I'm going for my lash lift certification. And what's really funny is that looking back, I just wanted to stick to facials, back treatments, maybe do some gua sha and lymphatic drainage, do some pressure point, focus massages. I wanted to be a little bit more holistic. But the more that I learn about what I'm able to do in the field of aesthetics, it's like, okay, this is really cool. Even looking back at my time at school, when we were learning about chemical peels, all I could think about was that scene from Sex and the City where Samantha had a chemical peel and then her face was totally burned. And seeing pictures of like the snake shed and whatnot is like, I don't want to get involved with anything chemical and with risks like that. But after going through education and learning about chemical peels, it's like, you know what? I can do this. This is so cool. And I love the results. I've even done chemical peels on myself. So it's just really funny, like I said, because looking back, I want to stick to holistic. Now it's like, you know what? Give me all the chemical peels. I want to do LED therapy, and radio frequency is in the future. The brand that I currently work with in the spa room is Dermalogica. They were found in 1986. They are cruelty-free, gluten-free, and vegan. And as of May of 2022, I am a certified Dermalogica pro and expert, meaning that I took a lot of classes. I've learned about the brand, I've learned about products, I've learned about treatments and protocols, and boy, does it really, really help in the spa room. They really comforted me in the idea of chemical peels because their brand specifically, they are superficial peels. It's more progressive, not aggressive. You start off slow, you build up to it, and you really do see results. And that's one thing I really appreciate about the company is the continued education and really hands-on learning. I recently went to Metairie and got to see Dermalogica's first professional device in action, and that is the Dermalogica Pro Pen. It's used for microneedling and nanoneedling during 30 or 60-minute facials. It really just helps the products penetrate and do what they're supposed to. Now, I know you can buy microneedle rollers, you can buy these pens at TJ Maxx, Marshalls, Walmart, Amazon, and while it's readily available, please do not buy these. And if you want this procedure done, please consult your local esthetician or a dermatologist or a medical esthetician because there is sanitation problems. I will be doing a video about the microneedle pen that I saw at Walmart. It's really concerning. So that's why I appreciate, Dermalogica. They have this education, they show the sanitation, they make it safe. And that ensure, when I go to a class and I get certified in it, it lets my clients know that, hey, I know how to use this properly. I'm not going to damage your skin, and that the tools that I am using, they are clean, they are sanitary, and you are safe. But yes, I definitely told Dawn, who is our representative from Dermalogica, I told her, after seeing this, I will be putting this device on my Christmas and birthday wish list. And she said, yes, ma'am, now convince your boss to do it. So what other plans are in the future? One of my plans for 2023 is to be licensed in the state of Louisiana as well as Mississippi. That just involves some paperwork, driving up to Jackson, paying the fees, and boom. The reason why I want to do this is because I do live in Mississippi and commute to Louisiana. It's a quick 25-30-minute drive. And I go to Louisiana for both my jobs as an esthetician and as a barista. And I have family there, and that's where my son goes to school. But I do have friends here in Mississippi where they don't want to do that drive, and who knows in the future, maybe I will be doing services in Louisiana as well as Mississippi. Like who knows? But the fact that I am like right there between two states, it's like, you know what? Let's do it. I also want to continue building my clientele. I've only been in this industry or licensed and doing this for a year. I've been in the skincare game since 2017, but actually doing all this, I want to continue to build my clientele and collaborate with other estheticians and beauty brands. Another thing that is on the horizon is I want to travel to Las Vegas, July of 2023, to go to the International Aesthetics, Cosmetics, and Spa Conference. This is like one of the biggest conferences in the industry of the entire year. They do smaller conferences in New York and Florida, but I want to go to the big one in Vegas. I learned about it from Casey and Haley from Skin in the City podcast by Glow Skincare. That is like my second cup of coffee on my Mondays while I'm driving to Louisiana. That is the podcast I listen to, and I want to go fangirl for a moment, meet Casey, meet Haley, and learn a thing or two from them, as well as Myra. I met Myra through True and Sweet Sugaring Company. It was during a Zoom class while I was in school at Aveda, where she was showing us sugaring, how it's an alternative to waxing. And I had it, and then all of a sudden I was flicking sugar everywhere. I follow her on Instagram, and she and I, we go back and forth every once in a while. But to see her in action and probably like learn a little bit how to, better my technique with sugaring, I would love it. And let's see, who else? The Dallas esthetician, she was at IECSE at the International Aesthetics, Cosmetics, and Spa conference. I get the letters mixed up. I have to say the full name. But she was at Florida, and I follow her on Instagram. She's smart, she's talented, she's funny, and she's launched a lot of things going on in her business. And it's like, you know what? I want to talk to her and pick her brain. So aside from like all of these celebrities in the aesthetics and cosmetics world, or at least in my world, I would love to meet them, pick their brains, talk to them, as well as take classes, because as I've said so many times, continuous education, like, okay, I've learned this skill, now what's the next step? How can I be bigger? How can I be better than what I am right now or even last year? So conference, July 2023, it's gonna happen. Oh yeah, and one other thing, I will be uploading videos on my channel once a week, continuing to share ingredient knowledge, skincare, beauty, and whatever else I feel like sharing. So be on the lookout for those videos. Go ahead and subscribe, hit that bell notification, and click all so you get those skincare videos straight to your feed. And y'all, I'm so excited. I started this channel back in 2017 selling for an MLM, and really went down the rabbit hole with skincare ingredients and knowing what it does, how long have we used it, is it safe, where can we find it, to really turn and learn about the products you're putting on your skin, and what do you need specifically. I apologize for this channel kind of going dead for the past year. I had a lot going on in my personal life, 2 jobs, single mom, just a lot. So this really didn't even take a backseat. It was more like in the trunk of the car called my life. But I am so grateful that I still have this channel. I'm able to rebrand, and y'all are still here interested in what I love and what I want to share. And so just very, very grateful. So again, hit that subscribe button, that bell notification, all, and stay tuned for fun skincare videos. And I will see y'all in the next one. Bye.